I am a cleric protecting Talara from the rifts. I am a dark knight protecting a sleepless city. I am a Republic trooper protecting those in need.
I am now and always will be a noob. Welcome to episode 1 of the relaunched Eternal Newb podcast. I'm your host, Abe Barnes, otherwise known as Gavion online and many, many other names. I am the Eternal Newb. Welcome to episode 1 of Eternal Newb, the relaunched podcast from eternalnewb.com. That's Newb spelled N-E-W-B, not N-O-O-B. Because I'm a noob, I'm not a noob. If you don't know what the difference is, then why don't you go to our website, check out my article on the difference between a newbie and a noob. Today we're just going to give you a summary of what we're going to do in this podcast throughout the next several weeks. We're going to go over a variety of things. We're going to start with, overall, who am I? Why should you listen to me? Well, my name is Abe Barnes. I'm a mid-30s, I guess I can say. I'm in my mid-30s. I live in Wisconsin. I have a full-time job, 2 wonderful kids, a wonderful wife, and I am still a geek. No matter how hard my parents and my wife and my kids try, I just can't shake my geekdom. For example, right here at my desk, where I also work during the day, I have my entire collection of bobbleheads. Yeah, bobbleheads, I know, kind of weak. But still, there's something to collect, something to put up on the desk. I love superheroes, I love fantasy games, I love MMOs. I wish I had more time to play things like Magic the Gathering. I don't, so I stick with online gaming. And honestly, I'm doing this podcast as a stress relief, but also to get over some fears of talking to the public, to be quite honest. Now, I did run a podcast a few years ago with my wife, Casual Warcrafting. It went well, and it was a great podcast. We loved doing it. Unfortunately, the game of Warcraft just, I don't know. For us, Warcraft just got boring. That's just what it comes down to. So as we stopped doing that, I moved on, tried different things. I had a PS3 for a while, had an Xbox for a while. I came back to the PC, and most of the stuff, if not all the things I do on this podcast, are going to be done with my PC. I went out, and for the first time in my life, at the age of 32, I built a gaming rig. And it was the best rig I've ever built. It is fantastic. I can go down the specs if people want, but really, you guys don't care. You're going to see that it's crappy quality videos, it's crappy quality me. You're here for the noobiness. You're not here for me to be the ultra epic gamer. Woo! If you were wanting that, you'd go tune into Major League Gaming. So, why you should listen to me? Because I am what the majority of gamers are nowadays. The majority of gamers have real lives. The majority of gamers have kids and families. And the majority of gamers aren't out to win, to compete, to be awesome. They just want stress relief. They just want to have fun. And that is what I represent. I'm here to bring everyone the news that you can be a casual player and have fun. And how do you do that? You always be a noob. You're always learning. You're always trying new things. You're always trying different games. You're not focusing on the negatives of a game. You're focusing on the positives. And if you don't like something, you're not stuck with it. The fortunate thing about today's world is that there are so many free-to-play games out there for so many different genres. We're going to go through them. We're going to have fun with them. I'm going to screencast. I'm going to do Twitch TV. I almost said a copyrighted word. Haha. I'm going to do Twitch TV sessions. And most importantly, anyone who wants to come with me on my journey is welcome to come. However, if you're not nice to me, I'll boot your ass. Now finally, the overall purpose of this podcast. What is the mission statement? Yes, as I've entered the corporate world, I've started to use corporate lingo. The mission statement of this podcast is, well, we really don't have one. I'm here to have fun, and I hope you have a fun time with me. So, here's a couple things we're going to be doing. Twice a week, we're going to be streaming. One night, and I think it's going to be Wednesday and Friday. More information will come on the website, eternalnewb.com, very shortly. One night a week, we're going to be streaming on a competitive game. That's right. I don't have any team affiliations. I belong to a great community of gamers, geezers in arms. However, there's no competitive, ultra, let's get together and be a team and win mentality, especially when we're talking League of Legends, etc. I am very much so that noob that people hate jumping into matches and going, ooh, what's this button do? Click, boom. Yeah, so we're going to go and I'm going to broadcast some of those each week, and we're going to have a grand old time with that. One night each week, we're going to do some shooter action. I'm going to pick a shooter each week. I'll give everyone a week in advance in case they want to join in. And we are going to have a fun time with the shooter. I think the first couple of weeks will be Battlefield 3, because let's face it, I haven't picked up a shooter game in years. But about 3 months ago, I bought Battlefield 3. I absolutely love it. I suck, but I love it. And then there's going to be reviews on the website. There's going to be video reviews of games. And I'll come up with some more fun video casts and that. And I promise you won't have to look at this ugly mug too much. In fact, this is probably the longest in any of my casts that you will see my face. This little section right here. That said, I think this is going to be a nice beginning to the podcast. We're going to try to keep them short, about 10-15 minutes. Now, I'm going to go get ready to watch the Microsoft announcement for the new next Xbox. I don't even know what it's called. I haven't been following along. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not getting it. Why? Well, very simple. I have a wife and 2 kids. I'm lucky I get to spend $10 on Steam a week, let alone anything else. Well, until next time, this is Gavion, signing out.